I told my husband's family I miscarried after they announced my pregnancy on social media against my wishes. When I specifically asked my in-laws not to share our 8-week pregnancy news on social media, they posted a full announcement with ultrasound photos anyway. So I told them I'd miscarried. I hadn't, but they'll never know when our baby is actually born now. 2 months ago, after a year of trying and one previous miscarriage, I saw those 2 pink lines. My husband and I were cautiously excited but agreed to wait until the 12-week mark before telling anyone beyond our parents. Sexists show the risk of miscarriage drops significantly after the first trimester, and I couldn't bear another round of I am sorry texts if things went wrong again. When we finally told our parents, my husband specifically said, "This is private for now, no social media, no family announcements. We'll tell people when we're ready." My parents respected our wishes completely. His parents nodded along, but I caught my mother-in-law taking photos of the ultrasound picture while it was still in my hand. 3 days later, while scrolling through Facebook, I froze. There it was minus a full announcement post from my mother-in-law with her ultrasound image, baby name ideas, and a fine dwell going to be a grandma headline. She'd tagged the entire extended family, my colleagues, and even my old college roommate. 63 comments. All before we'd even had our follow-up appointment. I called my husband in tears. He immediately called his mother and demanded she take it down, her response. "But everyone's so happy for you. What's the big deal?" The post stayed up for 5 more hours before she finally deleted it, but the damage was done. My phone was flooded with congratulations from people I hadn't even planned to tell until I was showing that night. I couldn't sleep. What if something went wrong again? What if I had to tell all these people? Some I barely knew. Mine's about another loss. 3 days later, we had our 10-week appointment. Strong heartbeat, right size, everything looking good. But my anger hadn't subsided when my mother-in-law texted asking for weekly bump photos to share with her friends. Something in me snapped. I called her directly, my voice calm. "I need to tell you something. I started bleeding yesterday. We lost the baby." Her wail was immediate. Dramatic. I felt terrible, but I kept going. "This is exactly why we didn't want an announcement. Now I have to tell everyone you already told. Please respect that we'll handle this privately." My husband was shocked when I told him what I'd done, but after his initial surprise, he nodded slowly. "Maybe this will make them think twice next time." For 2 weeks, my in-laws sent flowers, grief books, and daily check-in texts. I responded minimally, saying we needed space. Then we moved. Mine's the coincidence of timing. We'd planned months earlier for my husband's job transfer. We changed our phone numbers as part of the relocation. I am now 22 weeks pregnant with a healthy baby girl. My parents visit monthly. They've seen the nursery we're preparing and felt their granddaughter kick. My in-laws believe I had a miscarriage and that we're taking time to heal across the country. When the baby arrives in 4 months, we'll send them a birth announcement by mail, not social media. Will they do the math and realize I lied maybe? Will they understand why? I hope so. My husband feels conflicted but supports my decision. They needed to learn that our child, our rules, he says. I just wish it hadn't come to this. Then I remember seeing our ultrasound shared with hundreds of strangers without our consent, and I sleep just fine. Our daughter will know her grandparents, but they'll know our boundaries.